When I was young, my brother and I built a boat with our father. We spent several years sailing and exploring the Patuxent River. And then I met Tony.
Peter and I spent many happy times on that boat, and so when we got married, we built a larger boat and ventured out into the Chesapeake Bay and its many rivers.
We crewed on larger boats with dreams of sailing the world, but then life took another turn.
Today, we look forward to retirement with dreams of leaving it all behind. Come join us on our journey to sail the seas.
Warning, viewer discretion advised. The following video may contain saloons, cockpit and deck crevices with throbbing engine scenes that might trigger overstimulation or yawning anxieties for some viewers. It is advised to like the video, leave a comment, and share it with friends.
Now let's see all the nooks and crannies up in the saloon.
Okay, this is under this starboard settee. And you can see we have a plug here for the microwave. We got actually some storage here. I didn't think we would have this much. Over here, that is our air conditioner. They do not make it easy to get in there. That must be one of those don't touch, but look at all that wasted space. Then we would have to take screws out.
I don't think they intend you to store anything in there.
That's a lot of space. We'll have to figure that one out. Okay, here.
Oh wow, this just all comes up.
Oh, there's a lot of space down there.
Okay. Wow. More storage. Air condition, the ductwork. I don't know what that is. It's taped up, condensation hose, I have no idea. Excuse me. The fresh water pump. I can't read what that might be another pump. Oh, that's a circulation pump, I think, for the water heater. This is the radiator for the heater. And it goes back in there.
Oh wow.
Okay, we got some storage. I think this is a reservoir for, again, the Webasto heater. This is the Precision 9. I don't know what that really is. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. Some room for some storage. Yeah. There's our batteries. Our Bluetooth. We did get the Bluetooth key fob for the auto helm. Some network connections. And that's looking down the other side that we just seen. So I don't know if you want to put a lot of stuff down here. There is some storage down in there. It'd be hard to reach. You definitely don't want to put too much around here, around these batteries. They're very expensive.
I'm not sure you should put anything.
You don't want to risk anything around there. You want plenty of ventilations. These batteries have to cool. Oh, there we go, battery. Ensure battery space is well ventilated.
Is that the vent on top or is that it?
Air conditioned. So nothing on this side. Maybe some specialized storage over here.
So where did they ventilate at?
That looks bad shape. The TV amplifier looks bad. The connection's bad. We're gonna. Yeah, go. That's not good. We're gonna have to address that. Okay, let's see what's on this side. This is where the batteries are. Go ahead and give me the camera. Here we are. We have, this is house battery 2. The first battery is back in there behind it. You can see it. And we have the port and starboard start batteries here. Again, probably nothing really stored here. These batteries need plenty of ventilation. Okay, this is the secret option. This is the backrest. Well, let's just take this out for now. This is all electrical stuff. This is the C-zone bypass switches. So if you have problems with C-zone, you can actually control it. This is a backup bypass by moving and jumping the fuse. These are all the fuses, connections. I would suggest you store nothing in this compartment. Okay, ready?
That lever is still off. You need to fix the lever.
Let's take a look underneath here. Okay, this is just storage at the moment. I don't know what half the stuff is. Most of it's from commissioning. I see fluids. I don't know what this is. If somebody knows, respond to the comments. Spacers or something.
A wine rack.
This is actually a wine rack. You put wines in there. I don't know if we want to leave it down there with the funnels and the oils and stuff. Want to open that one up? Plenty of storage in here. So we're good to go. This actually moves around, functions as a seat. And might as well see if we can get the desk. Okay, this is the last one. This is the nav desk. Wow, there's no hinge or anything to hold this up. There's a lot of stuff in here. We got our log books in here, some stuff. We'll have to go through this. Like I said, this boat has not been turned over to us. But let's take some measurements. It is 19 1/4, about 14, and a whopping 3 inches in depth. So that's it. That is every nook and cranny on this boat. So you never see all this in any of the videos.
Except for outside.
Outside, we'll do that in a separate episode. But this is going to be a long and boring episode, I think. We might have to break it up. Now we're in the cockpit, and we have some storage areas in the cockpit we'd like to explore. The first thing on the Seawind 1260 is we got this modular furniture that you can move out to use as extra seating around the table. But they also function as coolers. So if you're not using it with ice or something, potentially have storage. And there's one here, and there's one underneath the starboard helm. They store nicely underneath the helm seats. The next thing we have is this is our takoyaki style grill. It is on a riser. Lots of steaks and shrimp on this barbie for sure. If you look in there, there's really not much storage in here for anything else. You'd be hard pressed to store maybe a spatula or so. Okay. We also have these bins, but this is all for rope storage, so there's not much storage here. Sometimes I'll put a thermos or rest my coffee in there if I'm not playing or adjusting sails. We have this piece of storage right here. This was a piece of storage area that was added. The earlier Seawinds did not have this. And there's a little bit of storage in there. That's gel coat. I really need to do something with that. But they have not turned this boat over to us yet. We're still in pending mode. And what's the date today? March 24th. There's a little bit of rigging work left that they have to complete. And then Captain Mike will take this down to Liberty Marine where we can do some shakedown sailing. But until then, we're kind of trespassing on our own boat. On the starboard side, we have this, the sink, the cockpit sink. And this folds up. You know, we got a little bit of area maybe for cleaning fish. And there is storage underneath here. We also have the inspection hatches, but these are just inspection hatches. There's absolutely no storage or anything you want to put in there. We have 3 of them. We have one in the middle and one off to port. No. I'm also thinking about putting some fishing racks up here. Maybe something with like 4 here and 4 there that carry stuff like crab nets, fishing bowls, boat hooks, gaffs, things like that. But basically that's it in the cockpit. So let's move forward to the bows and check the storage out there. Okay, this is what's known as the Monica Lounge. Normally there would be cushions over here, but we do have some lockers. Here's one. And I have some fenders in here and some extra dock lines. Of course, you have your freshwater, saltwater hose hookups coming out here. You got the hoses, freshwater, saltwater hoses there. And like I said, some bumpers. A little bit of room to store stuff. Here's a central locker. This is where our spare anchor is stored, but you have potential for other storage, but this is the spare anchor or the second anchor system. This locker is identical to the one off to starboard. Again, I'll have some bumpers, some ropes and stuff in there. A little bit of room to store stuff. We have this locker here. And this is the windlass. So you have some potential storage here. I got all the chain I could fit. But you don't want anything interfering with this or that. And then we have this last locker up here. And this is where most people have their generators. So this is a big locker. You can store, you can spend the night here. So there's plenty of room in here. There's all kinds of room in here. This is where the cockpit table stores, by the way. If you didn't want to put it in your cockpit, or you wanted to use it and put the day beds out. This is wet, so you have some drainage. And this is a propane locker here. And this is saying 0. I hope it's saying 0 simply because we have the solenoid off. So this is what's probably called the sail locker. This is where I would put some sails and other stuff. So this is basically it as far as storage on the 1260. For 2 people, it is plenty. For 2 people, it's probably more than enough. For 4 people, for extended periods of times, I think you'll be challenged. 6 people, for extended period of times, you really would have to reprovision and restore stuff on a regular basis. But for 2, this will take us places. Okay, let's take a look at our engines. Our port engine, we don't know what we're going to name them yet. I was thinking Laverne and Shirley. Laverne, L left, Shirley starboard right. Tony wants to name them Lenny and Squeaky.
No.
You don't? I don't want to
Lucy
name
and
them.
Ricky.
Lucy and Ricky will work. Lucy left, Ricky right. I think the engine needs to be named after a female. I'm old-fashioned that way. I'm probably going to get some comments. But anyway, there should be a light switch in here. Yep, there she is. This is our beautiful Yanmar diesel, our Webasto water heater. Steering leakage, autopilot, black water tank, exhaust hoses, coolant, drain plugs. Lots of room in this engine room. Okay, we're going to look at this starboard engine. Oh, wow.
Here, let me hold that. Is it okay?
That is the starboard engine. Either Shirley or Ricky. And there is a light here. Got your antifreeze. There's actually a lot of room down here. You could
can't really store stuff around.
You could go down there and have a nice conversation with Shirley or Ricky. But storage-wise, I don't know what you would store down there. It gets hot down there, and I don't know. And you always want to keep it clean down there because you want to see if there's fluid leaks or anything. Wow, that's the first time I've seen a starboard motor on a Seawind. Nobody shows it to you because it's a pain in the ass to get to. So you've seen it here first. Well, we're going to end the video here. This will conclude the 3-part boring mini-series of looking in the nooks and crannies of Seawind 1260. We hope you found it interesting. We do have some good, interesting videos come up. We have the Annapolis Sailboat Show that I got to do a video on. We have our first and second shakedown cruises. And then hopefully we're going to be planning on our first cruise together. So stay tuned. If you like what we're doing, subscribe. If you don't like what we're doing, subscribe anyway. Say nice things about us. Thank you. Until the next episode.
Subscribe. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Leave a comment.